Okay, today we're going to talk about installing a Autoform hardtop on a first generation Dodge Viper. This is their new hardtop that they came out with in 2015. The first thing you'll notice when you get this top is how very well packed it is. They do a great job building a custom crate for it to protect it in shipment. It'd pretty much handle anything except somebody driving a forklift through it. It's marked so you can tell how to orient it when you open it. I do recommend having two people there when you do this. This is sort of a two-person job, but you can remove a couple of the side panels so that you can get inside, lay the box down. There'll be a couple of bolts you have to remove and a couple of zip ties, but it's really not too bad. Cordless drill makes quick work of taking the screws out so you can access the top. And so very well done by the guys at Autoform.
Okay, after you get your top unpacked, the next thing you have to do is take the sport pad off, the sport bar. This is a little black part right here. And there are 4 bolts that hold it on. They're really kind of awkward to get to. They're up and under. You can feel them. You don't have to take them all the way out. You just loosen them off and this will loosen up. So I found a little crescent. We're going to use that to take those 4 bolts loose so we can remove the pad. Okay, now that we have those 4 bolts loose, the sport pad should just lift out. Let's see. There we go. Piece of cake, right? You can see the 4 bolts we had to loosen here. All right. If you notice, we have 2 studs here. There's one on this side and one on the driver's side. Those are for mounting the original soft top. And we're going to take these out and replace them with these Autoform parts. They're marked passenger and driver. Simple to install. We just need to get us a big screwdriver and pull these out real quick. Sometimes these little studs can be really tight. These were put in with Loctite. Of course, they were put in 95, so there you go. But use a little pair of vice grips and got a real good bite on it. It's going to come on out, so not too bad a deal. So you just work those out of there like that. That. There we go. And now we're ready for the little piece that goes in the hole. As soon as I figure out what to do with it. Here they are. See, this one's marked driver. Basically, we're going to install that just like that. Little pins attached to the top, so take but a minute. Make sure you orient these little new fasteners correctly. The hole goes down here. This sits flush with the bottom of the sport bar. You just use a little Allen wrench to tighten it down real good. Just like that. Okay, the windows fit in just like the side curtains do that came from the factory. They just snap into the 2 little slots and they slide in. Fit pretty snug. They do come with this little hand tighten screw you put in to secure the window. They fit very snug. The finish on this is incredible, considering all of these cars were basically hand built. The fact that the guys at Autoform can have a finish like that and a fit like that is just darn right amazing. One thing you will have to do, we're about to do next, is on the top. He started putting these 2 little self-tapping screws to secure the back part of the hardtop. This is so that this doesn't blow out at high speeds. So we are going to have to drill 2 small holes and fasten this. This is the only drilling that's required at all with this new Autoform hardtop. Okay, so here you can see we got the door open. We got the little screw attached to this piece of vinyl. We're going to pull that over so that's kind of snug, and then we're going to drill a hole. So what we'll need to do is pull back this weather stripping just a hair so we've got a good spot to drill. You don't want it to be super tight, but you do want to snug the top down. Okay, here you can see we have the driver's side installed. Drill a little hole, pulled it over, put a little pressure on it, tightened it down, and it's covered by the weather strip, just like that. Now let's do the other side. Okay, one of the last things I noticed that came with this kit are these two pieces of weather stripping that are labeled passenger and driver. And I kind of poked around. I just could not figure out where these went, so I actually had to call Autoform, and these go on the A-pillars at the very front of the vehicle to make a good seal up here. So those are what we're going to put on last. This weather stripping I should have put on before I put on the top. Be a whole lot easier to do that way, but I've loosened the top so I can pick it up and sandwich it in there. But basically, if you come down and match here and just follow the A-pillar all the way up, make sure you clean it real good, let it dry before you try to attach that, and it makes a really good seal. So we've already done the passenger side. Let's stick the driver's side on real quick.
That pretty much rounds out the install. It's definitely a two-person job to lift the top and put it on the car. As you can see, it gives an RT Roadster a totally different look. It's very, very impressive. There is no doubt that totally changes the look of the car, and it's removable, which is nice. So if you do want to drive around in your convertible, a couple people undo the latches and take a couple of screws, back them off, and off the top comes, and you can head out into the sun. In Texas, where we have really, really cold weather and really, really hot weather, convertible is unusable for big parts of the year, and having a top like this will really help. So I'd like to congratulate the guys at Autoform for building just an absolutely awesome product, and we're going to be enjoying this for years to come. Thanks, and take care, and hope this was a little bit of informative if somebody else buys one of these and needs a little bit of instruction on how it goes together.